Hello friends, I'm Caitlin, your friendly yogi, and in today's yin yoga practice, we'll be focusing on the hips. All you'll need is your mat, comfy clothes, and I would suggest a couple blocks today to support you in today's practice. And when you're ready, we'll begin. We'll begin in butterfly pose, so bottoms of feet together, knees out wide. If this is feeling like it's a little too much and you need a little extra support under your knees, you can place a block on either side to support you in your butterfly pose. If not, you can just leave your blocks to the side. You can feel free to rest your elbows on your knees. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, feeling extension through your spine, through the crown of your head. You can stay here, or when you're ready on the exhale, we'll begin to round forward, tucking chin in. Relaxing through your head and jaw. Continuing to breathe deeply here. Slowly on your next inhale, begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time, really taking your time here as your neck and head are the last to rise. Wonderful. We'll extend the right leg out to the side, out long. Left foot can come in. And this is where we can incorporate our blocks. Maybe you just need one or two, depending on where your body's at today. And I'm putting mine right up close to where my knee is on the right leg. And you can place your hands on either side of your right leg. And we begin to walk our hands towards the right foot as we let our head rest on our blocks. Continuing to breathe deeply. And if you notice that you need to adjust your blocks, feel free to do so. Sometimes we can't tell until we're in the pose and where our body's at today. Again, it's not a contest. We're just honoring where our body is at in the moment and supporting it. And when you're ready, begin to slowly walk your hands towards your hip, slowly rolling up, back to center. And we'll switch to the other side. So left leg extends out, right foot comes in. We take our blocks to the other side. Hands on either side of your left leg, and we begin to walk our hands towards our left foot. Noticing how one side feels compared to the other. Maybe you need 2 blocks on this side and only 1 on the other. It's totally fine. Again, we're supporting our bodies today. Slowly, when you're ready, you can begin to walk your hands towards your hip, slowly rolling up, back to center. We can move our blocks to our side. Now we're going to come into deer pose. I suggest maybe taking one of your blocks and placing them to the right behind you in case you decide to use it. We're going to move our right shin so it's parallel to the front of our mat, rolling our weight onto our right hip so we can swing the left foot back, and trying to align our left knee with our left hip. Inhale, finding extension through your spine. Exhale, twisting to the right. This is where your block can come into play if you want to rest your right hand on your block, or if you don't need it, you can push it to the side. When you're ready, release our twist, coming back to center. Right foot can glide down to meet your left thigh, rolling our weight back onto our right hip. We're going to wrap the left leg around, coming into shoelace. Now this can be a difficult pose. Maybe you only come to here, and that's totally fine. It's where you're at today. But trying our best to stack our knees one over the other. Maybe you stay here today. Otherwise, maybe you move your block in front of you. And we inhale. Exhale, rounding forward. Palms can rest to the sides of your block. Palms face up. And we continue to breathe deeply. When you're ready, you can slowly roll yourself up if you're not already. You can move our block maybe to the left and slightly behind us, and we'll unwrap the legs, maybe coming back into butterfly pose for a moment. Feel free to flap those wings, and we'll extend the right leg out so that we can place our left shin up and parallel to the side of our mat, rolling onto our left hip. Reach the right foot back and try to get our right knee to align with our right hip. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, maybe you use your block with your left hand to support it, and if you don't need it, that's fine too. When you're ready, twist back to center. Left foot slides in, touching the right thigh. Leaning on our left hip, we'll wrap the right leg up and over, trying to stack our knees as best as we can. Maybe you take your block and place it in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Again, maybe you come to your edge and realize it's too much. Always feel free to back off. And when you're ready, begin to walk your hands back towards your hips, rolling up slowly if you're not here already. And we'll unwrap the legs slowly, coming back into our butterfly pose, and maybe you flap your wings, shaking the legs out. From here, we'll meet on our backs, rolling nice and slow all the way down. Feel free to grab one of your blocks, and we're going to place it under our sacrum for supported bridge. So you're going to keep your feet about hip width apart, knees pointing up towards the sky. Press into our feet, our foundation, as we slowly roll the tailbone up. Slide our block under, really lining it up with your sacrum, or where your low back meets your hips. And you can keep it on the lowest setting or on the medium setting, whatever feels comfortable to you today. Arms can come to your sides, palms facing up. And we continue to breathe deeply. To come out of your supported bridge pose, we'll keep our feet planted on your mat. When you're ready, you'll press into your foundation, into your feet to lift your pelvis while you slide the block out from under you and slowly lower your pelvis back down. Extend your legs out long, arms to your sides, palms facing up as we come into Shavasana to absorb today's practice. Feel your feet, your ankles, your calves and knees all melting down. Your thighs, your hips, your low back, all melting down. Your upper back and shoulders, your arms and hands, all melting down. Your neck, your head, and your jaw, relaxing and melting down. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe you rock your head gently. And we'll come on to our side, pausing here for a moment before pressing ourselves up to a comfortable seat. Thank you for taking this time for yourself and allowing me to guide you in today's practice. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give this a thumbs up. And if you want more, feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.